Hi guys, welcome everyone. How are you guys doing? All right. It's a lovely day in SkitLanta. It's a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful day in SkitLanta. Welcome guys, and it is here with me. And
Good afternoon, chat. How you all doing? Hi, Sharon. Hope everybody's good. And I will agree with Sharon. It's a wonderful day in Skitlanta. It's a
it sure
wonderful
is.
day in Skitlanta. Oh yeah. The party has started.
I know the party has started, and
Yeah.
that is such a fabulous thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into it, Annette. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like in the party?
Okay, well, the last skit I saw, everyone was actually enjoying Denisha's vegan mac
Mm-hmm.
and cheese. So I don't know how Amber's gonna feel about that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah.
hypocrite Ernestine says I have me not lie.
Mm-hmm.
Denisha, lobster mac and cheese
The
is
cheese.
really nice. So this is my
Yeah.
second servings.
Yeah, I know. So I suppose it's gonna be a competition between the mac and cheese. But it's nice. Everyone is there, but there's gonna be some petty behavior coming up because where they're all in the same vicinity. Anthony, I don't know. He seems okay. I mean, I think he's still not happy that uh, Denisha made the mac and cheese for Wayne. But I think there's
Exactly.
kind of a concern. Like people are saying that Denisha might end. Well, who would Denisha end up with?
Okay,
That's
let me
the
go poll that. Let me poll it.
yeah, yeah. That's a good
And
question.
before we poll that,
Say
let
hi to
me
everybody.
do the word because sometimes we forget the word.
Yes. Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
Terrian says she is home.
Oh,
Awesome.
lovely.
She arrived home safely. Awesome. And my belly, me really need to get a tummy tuck with the belly I may have in front of me.
Oh dear.
Uh,
Gosh.
guys, here is, let me see if you guys can get, that's me and Terrian. Not, yes, me and Terrian.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Lovely. Oh gosh. Yeah. Nice that you met her. I heard
Yeah.
you said she's in Ajax. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where my dad was. Yeah,
Okay.
Ajax. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so we go out for lunch and we had a good time. Oh, yes, the
Yeah.
word. See me get distracted. I tell you guys, your girl here always get distracted with things. So today word is guard what's filled your mind, for it is a wellspring of life. What takes root within will in time shape all that you become.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That
Well,
is
thanks
so
for that word.
nice.
That
Mm?
was lovely. I said thank you for the word. That was really nice.
You're welcome, darling.
So
Okay.
you're gonna say hello to everyone and then you're gonna do
Yes,
the
I'm
poll.
waiting for everybody to come on in before me said
Okay.
hello. Yes,
Okay.
because let we just jump into some of it and then we can jump into
Yeah.
welcoming our chat family. All right,
Okay.
so what I find is this. It's a very interesting day in Skitlanta for
Mm-hmm.
real. It
Yep.
is Amber came in and Dave nicely match up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they look good. They did.
Yes,
Gotta
they
give it to
came
them.
in. She got jealous. She have to go talk to the girls and say, "Ooh, make mac and cheese. That was my thing. Ooh, make
Mm-hmm.
it." And Denisha says, "I did." And she
Yeah.
said, "Who invited you, Wayne?" So
Yeah.
why is Amber have to bring that energy? Come on, now.
Well,
Why?
because she's feeling away, seeing that Denisha's there and also Anthony's there as well. So yeah, at the end
Don't
of the day, they're both, involved with their significant others. So just get on with it, Amber. But I don't think her mac and cheese, as I said, it's going to be a competition of the mac and cheese. And yeah, and you're going to poll the question, who Denisha will end up with. Will it be?
you know what? Okay, yes, I have to poll that. See,
Yeah,
thank you for reminding me. Let me
yeah,
just do that right now. I
yeah,
will put some names in there. Okay, guys.
yeah,
All right, so let's get the game begin.
yep.
Ooh, well, Denisha. Wait.
Mm, yep.
All right, so let me put Wayne,
Yes.
Dave,
Yes.
And I'm not putting Anthony. You know why? Because people will go vote for Anthony, so we're not putting that there. So
Okay. Oh, I
you,
thought you were
you know
putting
how
down.
unfair our audience is. So if we remove,
Oh yeah, you're right. Yes.
because
Okay.
they'll go vote for Anthony, and we don't want
Okay.
Anthony there because they ain't staying together. They ain't staying together.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So what other name could we just put in as a random? Who else do we think?
Well, I only did
Yeah.
two. I'm doing
Okay.
those two, and that
All right.
is Dave and Wayne.
Okay. I'm looking because
They
I
are
haven't
so horrible. They still vote for Wayne. And if I'd put Anthony in there, they would have voted for Anthony because
because
I
I
know they ain't gonna stay together.
Sharon,
Oh
you're
Lord.
saying it. You're actually saying it.
I know they're
Yeah.
not staying together, so it is what
Okay.
it is, regardless what Wayne just says. Oh, there's definitely gonna be a wedding.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's reverse psychology on potentially the the Daltons. Maybe that's the next wedding. Sharon, I didn't
Mm,
get the notification. You know.
I know. They're not sending
'Cause
out my notification.
oh, wow, because then I'm not able to take part in the
Well,
voting
you just
bit.
have to type my name in to find me then if that's the case.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. All right then. So you put that up, and yeah, we could say hi to everybody. I just want to say, please check in and hit the like button. Thank you, chat. And that is from Goddess. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So we have that all set. So let me see if we have enough people in the room so I can so how was your guys Sunday yesterday? How was church? Who went to church? How was church? I have to get back into going to church, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have to get
Definitely.
control of myself.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I
I
really
don't.
have to do that. Oh yes,
Okay.
my darling. So let's see how the vote is done.
Hold
I
on. I
think
wonder
they
if I can.
finished voting. All
Oh,
right.
I didn't get to
And the
load.
poll.
Yeah. What's the result for that? And then we can say,
Okay, so who will Denisha end up with? They're saying 60% Wayne and
oh, really?
40% says Dave.
Okay.
Guys, don't be surprised if she's end up with Dave. Okay,
Dave.
guys, I'm
Mhm.
just putting it out there from now from Sharon review that it's a
Yeah.
possibility she can end up with Dave. People are thinking it's going to be Delicia or Evelyn, but it could be actually Denisha and Dave. All right,
Well,
just keep that in mind.
okay. After you say hi to everybody, I'd like to add something to that.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, say it and then I
Uh,
say I because you're coming
okay.
in.
Okay. Right. So, my thing is yesterday when Denisha and Dave met each other, you remember when
Mm-hmm.
she took off her glasses and she
Mm-hmm.
looked at him? Dave also held her hand quite for some time and he looked at her. So I'm
Mm.
wondering if there's something, or do they know each other? Have they met before? You know, in maybe when, when she used to do her other up
Dancing.
her yeah, when she was a dancer. I'm wondering, I don't know what you feel about that, chat. Is there potentially a history with Dave and Denisha, or
Or
was she just
maybe
checking him out? Was
she's
she
just
just,
checking him out, I think.
well, let's
Because
see.
Dave have a type. And you know Dave like beautiful women just like how any man like beautiful women, right? But let
S-
us see what happened because you notice every month they're giving away an X off
He did. No,
Dave.
Eklund, sorry, you're just saying he didn't look at Denisha. Yes, he did. He did look at her. You didn't see that. Eckling and say Dave never looked at Denisha. Yes, he did yesterday. You need to look at
And
that bit
and
again.
and Wayne did a double take.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. That's it.
he was looking at Dave twice. He looked
Yeah.
at him twice, guys. Go back and look at that video.
Yes, Eklund, we are watching the same skit. Go and have a
Yes,
look
we're watching the same. Go back and watch it.
because
I
Wayne
don't
looked
know
at the
about him
both of
holding
them.
her hand too long. All me know that he hold her hand and Wayne look at him and then Wayne look back again like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
twice. All right, so
definitely.
welcome in
Anyway,
Goddess London. She
hmm
says, please check in, hit the like button. Thanks, chat. Okay.
yeah,
Thank you, dear Goddess.
yep.
Suzette says here, Suzette Johnson says, hi, Sharon. If Anthony were not involved, I think Amber and Denisha would get along. I think so too, Suzette.
Yep.
And right now, okay, okay.
Uh,
Should
mhm.
let me say it before I forget, since my mind is fuzzy today.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is Amber in her feelings? Why she care?
Because she's still what we well
All
she
right, me
cares.
done. Me just leave that there. You guys
Mm,
tell me, why is she in her feelings?
because Amber still cares
I
about
don't
her.
want you to do it. You're
I,
excluded from the thing. It's
I,
only for the chat
I,
family.
I can't talk chat. I can't. I mean not to, because
After they answer, then you can answer. So let me greet them in, okay? Let me just do the roll call. I
okay,
am
Sharon.
Anna Jones. Then we have Errol. We have Sabrina. Hold on. Eklin.
Yeah.
Antoinette.
Yeah.
Candy.
Yeah.
My EP.
Mhm. Hi
At
every
least the chat family is really typing away.
Hi everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm just me. Hi, Jeff. Welcome in. Hi, Marvis. Welcome in, darling. Hi, Diane. How are you doing? Hi, Brian. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Hi, Manila. How are you doing? Amber is a bully. Behave yourself. She is.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
just joking around.
Yeah.
Manila, mind the chat come for you. Mind they come for you. They'll eat you up alive.
It's okay. Oops.
Okay. Hi, Phyllis. How are you doing? Mean girls. Phyllis said, mean girls. They're all in their feelings, Manila says. Amber came straight in and started bothering Denisha. Denisha didn't do nothing to that girl.
Mhm.
Exactly. Only thing yes, she did. Of course she did.
She
She
bought the
got me
mac and
mac
cheese.
and cheese for
Wayne.
Amber X.
Yeah. That's what it well, that's
No, she
partly.
didn't. No, she didn't know who it was for. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's true. She didn't they didn't
Yeah,
Denisha and
until they
Amber
tell
didn't
her.
know. Amber told
Okay.
the girls that she was going to bring mac and cheese, but Denisha didn't know. So to be fair, we have
Yeah,
to
she
call a
said she
spade a
didn't know.
spade.
Wayne
Yeah.
invited her.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let me read some comments. Then we get into
Mhm.
it. Anna Jones says, I have come to like the Amber character because she is flawed. However, this is just pathetic." Exactly, Anna. Exactly. I do not know what they're doing with her. Eros says, "Why are all the ladies ganging up against Anisha?
Mm,
Because they're in the
they want to.
feelings."
Yeah.
And okay, Eros, you should look at it.
What's
Lauren is
she?
in her feelings because she made the
The
what the
cardinal sin.
vegan mac and cheese. Um, Tamara is in her feelings. Tamara look like she over drinking there. She could
Exactly.
end up
Yeah.
in the loony bin. Seriously. No, she
Yes.
could end up in the loony bin. Watch it, Joe can see.
She's
And then
drinking
we
away.
have, and then we have who else in the field? Where we have Amber coming in our feelings. The uncle and Shayla. The only
Shayla,
person we don't find in our feelings is who?
Delicia.
Delicia, because she don't have no bone in that fight right now.
Yeah.
No
Yeah. Not.
shenanigans going on. You know, me normally like to put up my title says
Yeah.
here goes the shenanigans, whatever shenanigans. You know what I mean? You know
Mhm.
that? Yeah. But anyway, it is a big mess going on right now. And then Goddess in saying hello to you.
Hi.
Suzette says, Anthony not happy. Dave is there. I know it.
Oh yeah. He's not a happy person.
And guess what? Amber says, hi, Anthony. She didn't say
Oh
hi
yeah.
to Wayne. She's going to say Anthony.
I know. Yeah. Oh yes, I did notice that. Okay. They're so petty with each other. It makes me
Anna
laugh.
Jones said, yes, Suzette, I'm just vented in a safe place. There
That's
were
great.
stress reliever from work and the news. LOL, just venting though. LOL.
Uh,
Okay,
that's all right.
let
That's
me just do
okay.
a little LOL here for my lovely.
Yeah, that's okay, Anna. That's good. That's good.
Mhm. It's okay. You're in a safe space to vent.
Yeah, don't worry.
And
Don't worry.
Sabrina says, I don't like Amber and the rest of the ladies except for Tamara attitude towards Denisha.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Well, you're entitled to your opinion. Yeah.
well, she
They
don't
just
like up with that attitude that coming on, you know
mm,
what I mean? And then Goddess says, please hit the like button. Thanks, chat. Guys, we have 49 watching. Please get me into the
okay.
algorithm. Your girl, I haven't been in the algorithm for a few days now. Come on, get me in there. please hit the like button and please go back and watch it after the live.
Yeah,
That would
definitely.
be awesome. And then
Yeah.
Era goes, Goddess, how do you feel about what Amber is doing to Denisha about the food? So where is
Yes,
Goddess?
she's just being
Goddess, hold
petty.
on, hold on. I'm going to invite Goddess to come up here for a few minutes. You don't have to be
Okay.
on camera. And Goddess, don't tell me no excuse today. If I'm gonna come for you through the internet.
Okay. So
Oh
Sabrina
my
says,
goodness. All right, so okay, so you have the link, Goddess. So let's see what is going on. Okay, Sabrina says here, they really act like they're in high school. Where are the woman empowerment?
and
Exactly.
there isn't
Well
any.
said.
There isn't any. I tell you, I
Mm-hmm.
just kind of laughed through the whole process.
Eckley says, good afternoon, Sharon, Chat and Annette. Hi, Annette.
Hi, Eklund. How are you? Hope you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Suzette says, Amber jealous of Denisha about Anthony. It's not
Mm-hmm.
only the mac and cheese.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. She
You're
just like,
absolutely right.
yeah, it's true. Yep.
And this is a big Amber fanatic right here. So our
Is
Ecklin
it?
just goes, it's about Candice and she enjoyed the surprise. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
did.
did.
Well
Chased it
said.
well. Chased it
Kudos to
really well.
ladies. And kudos for the vegan mac and cheese.
Yeah.
At least
Kudos for
Wayne
the food.
was really thankful that he invited her, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he is really thankful for such a thought.
Mm-hmm.
She executed, remember, Lauren take it up from Tamara,
Mm-hmm.
cooking vegan meal. And now Denisha has taken it up from Lauren because Lauren
Mm-hmm.
says, oh, to me, the person, she dropped the bag and I just cook him the meal. And then guess what? She got invited to the meeting, to
Mm-hmm.
the party, and
Yeah.
nobody, and she knows that he's vegan. So of
Yeah.
course she's gonna say nobody's gonna cook him. That was very a thoughtful gesture. And
Yeah, it
like how
was.
she's such a good cook, maybe Wayne will get her a restaurant. You never know.
You never know. Because
Maybe
remember,
she
Wayne,
will be the next wife.
what next wife for who?
Wayne.
Wayne? I don't. Nah, I'm gonna say my opinion. Wayne is not ready to settle down. We've
I
seen
know,
that.
but we have to have some
Seen
fun
that.
here. Come on.
We've seen that. She'll be all right for a time. But one thing about Wayne, when he finishes with his exes, he always looks after them. So maybe. But people are saying maybe Dave and Denisha. I'm really intrigued about that. If
Yes, I am really intrigued
possible.
about that too. A lot of people is saying that. That's why I
Hmm.
throw that out there. Okay,
Yeah.
so Suzette says, she says Denisha cooking for other women, men. She's talking about
Oh
Anthony.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, yes, she's
Yeah.
talking
She
about
is.
Anthony and Wayne because
Yeah.
Lauren told her, oh, she also make a vegan mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
says, you're cooking for other people, men. Right, that included Anthony and Wayne.
Okay, Sharon, can I
Yes.
ask a question before you go any further, and also
Yes,
the
yes, go
chat?
ahead.
Okay, so Denisha is doing what you'd see as a kind gesture, you know,
Yeah,
especially
she
in terms
is.
for Wayne,
Mm-hmm.
because there isn't actually, well, as far as I'm aware, there's not, there's no other vegan food for him.
Mm-hmm.
But some people might think she's still being a bit sly
Mm-hmm.
and she's being calculating. This is not,
Mm-hmm.
I'm observing it. I'm not really made a definite answer regarding Denisha. I think she's very grateful for the opportunity, but she is what I think you called her an opportunist and O'Neill. So any opportunity for her to secure her money, she will do it. And I'm thinking the fact that she's and all these other women are there, so they're gonna feel away. They are gonna feel away, and she's actually done a good job. We have to give it to her. Her
Yeah, we have to give her a round
presentation,
of applause.
the food looks great. I think it's really nice that it was agreed that they would throw Candice a party because she
Yeah,
did,
for a
quote
job well
unquote,
done.
she did a great job. So I think that
Mm-hmm.
was really nice. So we just have to see how the party progresses. But I just love the vibes, even though they're negative vibes between Amber and Anthony. And when she said hello, Anthony, I just thought that was quite funny.
I
But
know
yeah,
that was nice.
Yeah.
And she walk off, leave Dave. She forget about
Yeah, she
Dave to
did.
go bicker about the mac and cheese. Says, I who make
Oh,
mac and
please.
cheese? I am the one to make it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So Candy says, I don't think Amber would have cared. Okay, we read that one already. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Candy says, why? Janet. Suzette says to Candy, why would that be an issue for her? Just because he's with Denisha?
No, that's a major issue for Amber. You know Amber how she gets in her feelings when anything around Anthony. As much as
Hi,
she's
Chance.
having this going for this divorce, she's still got those feelings for Anthony. Because if she didn't, she wouldn't be responding the way she's doing.
Mm.
It's not important. And the fact that even Dave is there and she's still upset. So I wonder if Dave's going to read about that. And then when Anthony finds out that Wayne and Dave are going to be working together, I wonder what he's going to think. Can't wait. Okay. Candy says, why would that be an issue for her just because he's with Denisha? Oh, yeah, we've read that. And then,
All her feelings. Do you believe Amber is in her feelings?
yeah.
Because she still cares about Anthony.
Okay, chat. You know what? What do you all think? Does she
I'm
care
polling it
about
right
him?
now. I need some answers from the chat company group.
Yeah, I can't see the polls, Sharon.
Yeah.
But
Why
anyway,
you
it's
change
one of
the
the
poll? It's coming up
because
now.
like no, I couldn't get it on. I didn't get the notification, so I'm
So
not.
I said to just type my name in and you'll
I
get it.
did,
And you
I
still
did.
didn't get me?
Yeah, still didn't get it. But it's all right. I'll just stay on the computer because
Or
normally
watch it.
I see
Oh,
messages. It's okay.
no,
Don't
you
worry.
can just type it in. Type into this here.
Yeah. it's- Oh, hold on. Is this it? Okay, I got it. Yeah, thank
Okay.
you. Okay, let me just make sure my volume is down. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Sharon.
All
Yes.
right.
Okay. Great stuff.
Okay. So here now. I didn't read that one, did I? Why
You
would
read
that be
that
an
one
issue?
already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eklund said, who wants to see Amber broken off last year?
We
All
want
right,
no,
Eklund.
we don't want that. We want to see Amber
Um,
in a positive way.
you know what, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think anybody gonna out Amber to Dave tonight at this party?
That's interesting.
Mm,
I don't know because I saw the last skit when Candice and Chase arrived at the party, but
yeah.
I don't know what's happening now, so I
I
can't
was
really.
coming on, right? I
Mm-hmm.
was coming on. The only thing they dropped for that was oh dear, his daughter is Larry daughter pack her bag and was leaving, and she tries to leave and her dad caught her. So I do not know what happened then. So if
Okay.
somebody in the chat can or you can watch that one and let us know what's happening with that one, we
Okay,
can
but
cover it. We can review that one also.
yeah, but even the scenario of what Brooke is going through, I think that'd be something we could maybe touch on. Sharon, what do you think
Yes, we
as
can.
well? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let me just touch on it for now because
Yeah.
Amber situation always take up the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel if you were Brooke and you were supposed to go away to university or college and
Mhm.
you find out that your boyfriend cheated on you? Would that
Mhm.
make you stop don't want to go to college?
Okay. Well, I'm just going to answer in terms of I understand where Brooke is coming from because this is her first love, so it's obviously affected her, and she's quite surprised that Isaiah did what he did, and it's going to take her a little minute. However, I don't think she should put her life on hold because Isaiah actually doesn't want to go to college. He's showing that he's not got any ambition. And I think she should still go and enjoy her life. It will take her a bit of time, but the fact that she'll be surrounded by other people, her age group, get involved with university life, she's going to have a great time. She'll be sad for a moment, but I think what it's telling you that these things do happen.
Happen, yeah.
but it's what you do with it. And I think at the end, and you know who I'm going to actually give kudos to? Bethany.
Yes,
You
better
know,
than the.
you know why we need to give her props, because one thing about, as much as Bethany is the person she is, the character, she is so aware of what has been happening to Brooke. You remember,
Yeah,
she was the one that advised that Brooke should go on birth control. Okay, she went about it the wrong way, but to be fair, what actually happened after? So Bethany really does have Brooke's best interest, and I'm really hoping that she does go to uni in a few days. Because sometimes, something that Wayne has said, don't watch the man, get your bag.
exactly.
I feel the same for Brooke. Don't watch Isaiah. There's going to be many Isaiahs in your life. You're so young, and you've got the world is an oyster for you. And we'd really be cheering you on to get on with university. In the 4 years, you'll get your degree. And then who's to say what else you can do with that? This is just a blip, just a situation. It's not the end of the world, but when you're young, you feel, oh yeah. But however, Sharon, let's be real, we know some older women get in predicaments like that, and it's like the end of their world when they break up. Even we can even say, for example, look at Tamara. Look how Tamara's behaving since Wayne's broken up with her. So it's just telling us that we have
It
to be.
depends on the person. It depends on the person, personality, and stuff like that. But if you're under, say for instance, my parent, say
Mm-hmm,
for instance, I need to go to school, or even if my kids them have a
mm-hmm,
heartbreak like that, and I can tell me, said, no, they're not.
I know.
You must be mad. Them are go the first day, them moving, they're coming, they're going.
Listen, I
Like
tell
you
you,
know, bed and sulking. No, no, no,
no,
I
no,
don't play those games. Mm-mm.
no, no, no. Likewise, they would have to go. So
They
I'm
have to go.
hoping,
I'm not going to. They're not working, and if they
yeah,
don't want to go to school, they have to work. If they don't
yeah,
want to, they're not going to be underneath my roof and I'm working, and they just lie back and sulk. No, no, no,
yeah.
no, no. That not
But
going to happen.
one
They'll
thing
thank
about
me in the later on.
Yeah, one thing about Brooke, she's really entitled, and she really's got a mouth
Yes.
on her. And sometimes I feel I would just pinch that mouth, because she does it. The way she speaks to adults, even though, yeah, you're only 18, Brooke. So I think you need to be humbled as well. And I think going to university will help you. You understand me? So I think
Yeah.
I understand it, but Larry has to put his foot down and get her to union tomorrow. I wouldn't even give her a day. She would be on her way already. But however, this is how
That's
they've
what I'm
written this
telling
book.
you.
This
Some
is how. The,
parents wants to be their children
yeah.
friend. When you're a
Well,
parent, yes, she's hurting. We understand that, but she
you
would
get
have to go
over
to
it.
school. She's not gonna give up her throw away her life away like that. No, she'd have to go
Okay.
to school. Yeah.
Okay. Can I just ask a question, Sharon? But I think
Mhm.
I know. Eklund, right? Are you're a super fan of Amber? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. That's why you said that. Dave is not
Mhm.
interested in Denisha. Okay. I see you, Eklund. But it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's all fun here.
It's
It's
all
just the
fun.
skit.
Yeah,
It's just the skit.
it's just it, and it's all fun. Right. Jeff is saying Amber is bitter today, ain't it? Well, she wasn't expecting to see her husband. Okay, and then EP93 says, I don't see Wayne crossing Anthony again. It's Skitland. Anything is possible. That's all. And Wayne, Wayne, he's got the eye for any pretty girl. So
Mhm.
we listen, we can't say yes, but we certainly can't say no, especially when it comes to Wayne. And
Exactly.
I see, this is just my observation. I feel that Wayne and Dave are very similar, especially with the women they've had in their lives, because they've got quite a number of women, and they seem to kind of still work with their exes. So I just see that, that's just my
Yeah.
opinion. Yep. Okay, over to you,
Okay,
Sharon.
so thank you, darling. Candy says, because why make the statement about someone taking something from her when she left him behind at Eckling? You don't make statement like that if you're unbothered. Exactly, Candy.
Yeah,
But you know what?
yeah.
We have clear head, and we can. It's not everybody can compartmentalize things. But if we
Yeah.
say so, if we watch something and we are calling it out, people get in their feelings, and we just have to remind them
Well,
it's just a skit,
it's
and
just a
we are
skit.
gonna be in our feelings.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But
gonna evoke lots of human react emotions, and
yes,
it is, so we just have to make light of it. It's all entertainment. Come on, guys,
yeah, it is.
and
But
it's all
again,
life
we have,
lessons.
yeah,
Taught us
life.
life lesson too.
But we have to review what we see in the skit.
Mm-hmm.
We, because if you think about it, if we were the writers, we might have just taken these storylines in completely different directions. However, the writers have the pen, and I think a lot of things that they do because they want to have a conversation, they want to have discussions, they do want to get people to get in their feelings. But I'm saying what I saw. Denisha pulled her glasses down and looked at Dave. Yeah, the way Dave held her hand, and Wayne looked at the both of them. Now that's exactly what was on the skit. Again, it's also subject to interpretation, but like I said, Wayne is known. And as much as Wayne says Anthony's his brother, no, he isn't. Come on, really? He's not. They both are very competitive. And I can't wait to see how Anthony's going to react when he finds out that Dave and Wayne are working together. That's going to be a real good laugh. Hi, Dion. Dion says, good evening, Sharon, Annette, and chat. Brian said, from the clubs. Oh, Brian.
Interesting.
Brian reckons that
Mm-hmm.
Denisha and Dave know each other from the clubs.
Yeah, that's what he's
Okay.
saying.
Interesting.
You want to
Eklund,
go
you're not
ahead?
having it, are you? Eklund, you're not having it. But again, you're entitled to your opinion. I love it. I love it actually. Dave held Delicia's hand no longer than Denisha. Okay, well, I know what I saw, but it's all good, not to worry. And then Jeff said, Dave deserves someone who's gonna cook and is good at it. Okay, Jeff. Are you talking about Amber's cooking? Well, we shall see. Okay. Eklund, are we watching the same skits? Most definitely we are. We are definitely. And Goddess is saying, Candy, good evening. Dion said, good evening, Goddess. Candy is saying, Amber fans do not want to admit what is in front of their eyes. Candy, you're saying it. Okay. Eklund, are you going to be batting for Amber right through tonight? But it's all good. Dave didn't study on Denisha. Okay, well, we'll see. We have to stick that with a pin. Okay. At EP93, good evening. And then Antoinette says, I'm team healing, but it seems like people don't want Amber not to be happy. Okay, well, you know what? Amber doesn't look happy. From the last skit that I saw, she didn't look too happy because obviously, Anthony's there with Denisha. So yeah. Okay, Anne Jones says it could be that they haven't. It could be they have seen each other before. Yes, it could be. Yeah. Money Law says Amber is a bully. Okay, thanks for that comment, Money Law. And then Eklund says Wayne watches Denisha's reaction, not Dave. Okay, Eklund. And then
Oh,
E93 says
yes.
Goddess. And then Jeff says Amber wants Anthony to be miserable like her. Well, again, I don't even know if Anthony's that happy himself, to be honest, if you see. But we'll just see how it progresses. Okay. And Goddess says Denisha was checking Dave out and Dave held her hands. Connection was there. Thank you, Goddess. That is exactly what I was saying.
Mm.
We all saw that. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
wonderful. All
Yeah.
right, so Dolly is saying we have 70 watching. We have 73 watching right now, Dolly, and Dolly is saying we have 28 likes.
Oh, no.
Please
Oh,
hit the like
guys.
button. Come on,
Come on.
guys. Please hit the like button. Just it's the thumb up button like that. If you're on your cell phone like this, you tap the screen and then another thing pull up, like something
Yeah.
like that, and you just press on it and hit the
Yeah.
like button. Just double check to see if you're hitting the like button. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
It goes so far where please get me into the algorithm. It's
Yeah.
really appreciating. All right.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much for your
Yeah.
support.
Okay. Eklund says, Eklund
Okay, I
says,
want to read this comment. Did you read this one already?
no, not that one. No, no.
Okay, so the fix is in for her to be with Dave, cause the shot value will be higher, definitely.
Mm.
So that is why we're calling it out before it's actually happens.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Jeff says because Amber's mac and cheese mac and cheese is dry. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Oi. Okay. And Phyllis, is that Phil? Phyllis says mean girls. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Goddess says good evening, Money Law and Jeff. And then Money Law says Amber came straight in and start bothering Denisha. Denisha didn't do nothing to that girl. Well, this is it. When you've got feelings, when you still got feelings, that's why she's
Hmm.
reacting the way she did. Because if she didn't, she wouldn't even take. She might even say, "Oh, hi, Denisha, how are you?" But she's still got feelings for her husband. Brian says she loves her husband. There you go.
You're
Uh,
right. She still loves him.
Yeah, over to you, Sharon.
Yeah, she still loves her husband.
She
But
does.
you know
Yep.
that she's stubborn, Anthony's stubborn.
Yep.
Because when Wayne was there praising, Denisha says, I was hungry and I was going to say, what am I going to eat here?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, oh my God, I almost turned back to go eat that lamb chop and it looks
Oh,
so good.
yeah,
He
that
said,
was
I
funny
want
when
to
he
go.
said that.
You know what I mean? That's what he was saying.
Yeah, that
And
was
he
funny.
is absolutely right on that because, guys,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
man really, really, really wants to be fed. And look
Yeah.
here, if Lauren had make some vegan food for him
Mm-hmm.
and then go out to him and when she finish cook the meal and says, hon, can you get me this purse? He would
Mm-hmm.
have buy it for her. But she don't do nothing but only that other thing she does.
Yeah.
And
Watch the
as
money.
Angela C says,
Mhm.
your cookie, I should say, the cookie. Mm.
Okay. But yeah,
The cooking.
yeah. I
Get
mean,
the boys to the yard.
yeah. Oh, you
Yes,
mean milkshake?
yes.
Yeah.
So we
Please.
use the cooking. The cooking
Okay.
get the boys to the
The
yard.
God. Okay.
That's right.
But you
Denisha,
see,
get the
Lauren.
guys that yes. So the
Lo-
people them the girls are in their feelings because what? Denisha lobster, mac and cheese get the
mm,
guys to the house. And
and
guess
then
what? The ladies are being petty. Oh my
exactly.
goodness. I could just
It's
hear that music playing in my head.
it's
Oh
quite
my
funny. But
goodness.
I think Lauren, she really messed things up between herself and Wayne because
Yeah, she
she's
didn't play her
so
card right.
driven. sh- She's so driven by money. She's not seeing anything else. But game knows game. Wayne knows what time Lauren is on. And you see, where did he put her? He showed her the apartment because he wants to get rid of her. He's tired of her because all she keeps going on is about money, 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 money. And what he also said, you don't need a man to be buying you things. When you earn your money, especially on the podcast, you'll have your own independence. So when you think about it, Wayne is actually trying to make the women be more independent. They don't have
Pendant,
to
yes.
rely on anyone, right? So
He's
I
teaching
know
her.
I know he's petty, but he's
Mm,
also teaching lessons for
yes,
particular women to stand on their own so that they can have their own things. And when they want to buy whatever, they don't have to rely on a man. And that's what I see from the skits in terms
yeah.
of what Wayne is doing. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else agrees. What's your say,
That's what
Sharon?
I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
That he's actually Lauren lesson,
Mm-hmm.
just like how Iman is for Shayla.
Yeah.
Right now, Lauren is into all material things and
Yeah.
whatever she's asking for. He already read her like a book.
Yep.
And he already finished the book and it wasn't a good book. So he's done.
Yeah, he's
Even
done.
when he put her as goddess, and I was speaking earlier before I came on, goddess said,
Mm-hmm.
Sharon, look back on this skit. And she
Uh-huh.
said, right at the end of this skit, look at his face. And I said,
Yes.
oh, I didn't realize. And she said, yes,
Yes.
Sharon. So I
Yeah.
went back and I looked. So thank you, goddess, for that. I
Yeah,
looked
he
back
did.
and I saw the look on his face. And
Mm-hmm.
the grin was got that smile that he has there for her. As soon
Yeah.
as he closes the car door, that was gone. He's done. He's
Yeah,
over
he's
that.
he's finished now. He's
Yeah.
like Sharon said. I'm gonna take a bit from what Sharon said. Wayne has read the book, right? And I'm gonna say Wayne has put the book back on the shelf,
Yeah.
right? He's no longer interested. He may go back and forth, but look, he's put her in the apartment because he wants space. He wants
Well
his
said.
home back. He wants his home back. And another thing you got to remember, chat, and well, Sharon knows this. None of Wayne's children have met Lauren. That's
Mm-hmm.
another thing, right? So the what they say, the writings on the wall for Lauren. She made such a big mistake going on about a $20,000 bag. Who does that? Because she's so used now, she's definitely a scammer with the capital S, big time. But as
Mm-hmm.
I said, game knows game. Wayne's onto her, and that is why the relationship is literally finito. See? Okay, over to you, Sharon.
Thank you, darling. And well said there, Annette, because at the end of the day, he already read that book, and as
Mm-hmm.
Annette says, he put it back on the shelf. He's
Yep.
over that. He doesn't want her in his space anymore.
Nope.
So
No
he
way.
says, no, you're going to the apartment today. Whatever furniture you want, we can put it
Mm-hmm.
in there. And when he was showing her the place, you can see how disinterested he was. Even she was
Oh yeah,
disinterested.
she
It's
was.
like say she wasn't grateful for the place.
Yeah, but
Although she says, "Oh, thank you for the," she was not. He can see that she was not happy to
yeah,
get that.
because it's not
So what
as
she had to do when they went to the car, she have to
yeah,
go check his temperature. And he
yeah,
says, "It's all good. No, I'm not going to. At least I still have that money in my bank account. That's the most important thing." Come
exactly.
on now.
And I'm not
He
being
just shut
funny.
her down.
I'm not being funny, Sharon and the
No, I'm
chat.
not being funny.
He's got 10 children and baby mothers and whoever else he's. Why does Lauren think she deserves that? I remember from day one, she's always been about the money because she's so used to men like Dan, Mr. Big, and whoever else she scammed for them to constantly be giving. But what's happened? Wayne understands Lauren, and she
Mm,
just even I believe, even though the first time they slept with each other,
mm-hmm.
Wayne knew what Lauren was about. He knew that wasn't going to be a long thing. It was really going to be just a short,
Temporary.
yeah, a very temporary and very short, because if you can consider it, he was with Tamara for quite some time, just under a year. Was it 6 or 8 months, something like that? And obviously that relationship broke down because of Shayla. But
Exactly.
however, women have to be able to read the room, read the man, or vice versa, where the man has to read the woman. Because even though someone is smiling in your face, are you not reading their body language? What are they actually saying from what they're not actually saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's as I've said on Sharon show, relationships are very difficult, but you have to put in and see what you get out. But again, if that is she went in the relationship wrong straight away, all about money. Wayne is not just going to turn around and just give her a bag load of money. No, he's not. I think he has given her. Is it about 15,000? If somebody in the chat, please tell me. So she
Yeah,
has got
15,000 for so far she got.
right. So she has got a little bit of change, but now she's got an apartment which she doesn't have to pay no bills on.
Exactly.
He will take care of it, but because it's not up there in her eyes, because she's ungrateful and she's the biggest, probably the biggest scammer on Skitland. But from my eyes, it's just my opinion, not one of the writers. But I'm just loving how Wayne is showing all these different characters and how some women actually behave like that, and also some men as well. So I'm not going to go with the battle of the sexes, but I'm just being real. I want to talk about what I actually see on the skit. And I know Sharon's always saying that we refer to what we actually see. All right, Sharon. I just want to read this from Anne. Amber is still in her feelings because there has been no real separation since the divorce filings. They have no kids, but their circles are too intertwined. This does not help. This does not allow feelings to process. Yes, I agree with you, Anne, because they're in the same circle of people, so that's the difficulty.
That
And
is
then
true.
yeah, Errol says, Goddess of London, if Amber is done with Anthony, why is she worried about Denisha? I'm confused. Well, you know what, Errol? Like you said, well, I don't know if it's yourself, but Amber is definitely still in her feelings about it. Oh, Jeff, you make me. Jeff said Amber's mac and cheese tastes like starch. Oh,
Did
you
you
all are.
taste it?
Jeff, how do
No.
you know?
Did you taste it, Jeff? Behave yourself. Did
Oh
you
my
actually taste
gosh.
it?
Come on, give her a little grace. But anyway, oh my gosh. Antoinette said, "Where's Dan? We need Dan to lighten up the party." Y'all love the mess. You all love the mess. And then Eklund says, Sharon, yes, Amber is a bully. I don't know if I'd call her a bully.
No,
That's
somebody said it in the chat, and I read it.
okay.
Yeah, somebody called her about it in the chat.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a bit harsh. But anyway,
No,
carry
the
on.
reason why they said that is oh she come out. Is
Yeah, I
I
know.
totally agree with him. She didn't have to
Okay.
do that. She didn't have to come out and behave like says
But
she don't
again,
want the man and somebody else pick him up. So she just have to cool it. Isn't
uh,
she with Dave?
yeah, but
Everybody's excited that she's with Dave, so she should be happy that she's with Dave.
that just goes
Remember
to
what
show you.
Tamara said to her? We thought it was Shayla would have go back to Anthony, but no, Tamara says, are you sure?
Yeah, everyone's
Are
oh
you sure you want to leave him? Because you're gonna be the one that rolling down the wall.
yeah, well,
And see, she rolling down the wall right now.
yeah, but rolling
Although
down
she's
the
not showing
wall,
it.
but and she's still got Dave. So that's why you have to question. Like we said, Amber needs therapy. She needs healing because she's still quite hurt from a lot of things that has happened to her in her life. And I
Yeah.
think she's just reacting. Denisha is probably an easy target for her rather
Hmm.
than deal with, because I remember she still doesn't speak to Anthony. Okay, she said hello to him, but she's not have a proper conversation with him. And then Money Law says Amber came in salty with salty macaroni. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Sorry, you guys are just making me laugh. Sorry,
Oh
you
Lordy
because
Lord.
okay, from the phones and the mobiles, can you guys taste the food? Sharon, it seems like they can taste the food. They're saying Amber's food
Yeah,
is
they
really
taste the food
salty.
and me can't and nobody not give me none and me love mac and cheese. So how come they get to taste it and they couldn't even give me some?
Oh
That's
my
what I mean.
gosh. Oh
I
my
saw no
god.
mean. I saw
Hi.
no mean no can't give me none of the mac and cheese to eat.
Oh my
Even
god.
the one with the lobster. I've never tasted. I wonder how that tastes.
I'm not a
Mm.
seafood person. So lobster, crab, no, 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 thank you. It looks
Well,
it
I love lobster. I love shrimp, so it
no,
is
no,
what it is.
no,
All
not
right.
a seafood
So
person.
Candice says, Amber fan do not want to admit what is in front of there. Exactly, Candice. But you know
Exactly.
what? I'm
But we
happy
still
we
press
have
on.
a fan here,
We press on.
a chat family, a new chat family, and she doesn't
Mm-hmm.
mind to say her own opinion and she's not scared.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, my beautiful, for stating the facts
Yep.
because they're
We
not
have
watching.
to.
We and them not watching the same skit candy. They're watching a
Mm.
different skit from us.
But you know what? Because people might think that, well, okay, let me speak for myself because Sharon's more than capable. It's not that I don't like Amber or even Anthony. It's just I call out their nonsense and anyone else. So it's not personal to just one character. But from what I'm seeing, Amber's behavior is telling me something completely different,
Mm-hmm.
especially around Anthony. And tonight was a classic example because she
Mm-hmm.
went for Denisha straight away without even and I don't see what because at the end of the day, her mac and cheese is, not vegan. So what was the issue? But again, when you're still hurt and you still want the other person, you're gonna feel that kind of way. And maybe likewise for Anthony, it's just that he's not actually showing it at present. But I know he's not happy to see Dave there. Oh no. Oh no.
He's not happy. Number one is girl cook for Wayne. That's what you have
Oh
to
gosh.
think I talk about.
Oh,
We not
oh
hear
yes.
nobody discussing this.
Yeah, he's
Anthony
not.
is in his feelings
Yes, he is.
because his girl, his mistress,
Yeah, that's right.
made Wayne a vegan
Vegan
mac and
mean.
cheese. And he says, why you'd have to cook his first? Why you
Yeah.
have
Oh
to
yeah.
cook his in the oven first? Why?
Okay. So
Why?
would
What
is
happened to
that
the
the
lamb chops? And she says, I marinated from overnight. It's going to be cooked. So where
okay?
is mine? She
So
says, I only
Sharon,
have two hands.
here's a
He was
question.
in his feelings when she even says, my God, the man was so mad. He said, okay, I'll just go order something. And she just say, yeah, just go order. It's
Okay.
like say she's not going to make him push her around. One thing
Yeah.
I noticed, she's on to Anthony,
Yeah.
just like oh Wayne is on to Lauren.
To Lauren. Yes, definitely. So here's a question, Sharon.
Hmm.
Should Denise have cooked Anthony's food first or Wayne's food first?
Okay, so that's what we're going to put into the
That's the
chat.
question. Yeah, because
All right.
yeah. I think that would be a good one. Okay, I'll read some. Bethel says Amber is human and she's processing a lot of things and it's in a very, very early stages. Thank you for that. And Suzette said the mean girls. Candy says then she stated she doesn't eat seafood, but she cooks salmon. Is not salmon seafood? Okay,
Oh
salmon is
no, it's the dog food, darling. It's not seafood. Dog food.
Sharon. You said dog food. Oh, sorry, chat. Sharon's making me laugh. I was trying to keep myself in composure. Okay. Anne says there are
Wait
still
there.
emotions.
Let me just put in the laughing emoji.
Yes, please. Yes,
Dog
that was
food.
good. That was a good one, Sharon. Okay. Anne says there's still emotions from finding Denisha in the bed. Anyone would feel some type of way. Denisha and Amber have no prior issues before Anthony. Oh, yes, definitely. I agree with you. And because that was again Shayla in the bed she saw, and then Denisha. And make it even worse, it was at her home, in her own bed. So yeah, I get it. She's going. That's why I said she needs therapy because this is a lot to deal with. Amber told Denisha she stole her husband, but she walked in with the man and she left her husband for. Okay, yep, I understand what you're saying, Money Law. Candy says this is what happens in a group of females when one starts to outshine the others. The envy and hate shows up. Okay, thank you. Um, Errol says, money law. That is why I said Amber is bipolar. Same with Anthony. Is that Elaine? Eleanor says, filing for divorce does not mean that the feelings go away. That takes some time. Yes, definitely, Eleanor. You're right there. It does take some time. And again, if we all remember what was the reason why Amber filed for divorce, isn't it when she saw Dave and she said, yep, gotta have him. So yeah. Okay, Team Denisha all the way. That's where we're Rami. Okay. And Bethel says, how do you feel if you get a woman on your marital bed at home? Oh yeah, listen, that yes, I agree. That is pain.
Of
And the
course,
fact that
that's pain.
and remember, Anthony did that deliberately.
Mm-hmm.
That was intentional. And when remember when Amber turned up, he could hear her car and he opened his eyes and he had a smirk on his face. You
Mm-hmm.
remember? So he again he's doing a lot of what he's even being involved with Denise. That's all to spite Amber. I don't think it's so much Shayla. I think it's more Amber. Notice Amber had Denisha's food on her plate. Okay, that's good, Jeff, because I haven't seen the rest of the skit. So she had the food. Okay. And to be fair, she should say that food is it tastes nice. Okay, Belinda said, who won the mac and cheese contest? Amber or Denisha? Well, from what I'm hearing, Belinda, it looks like it's Denisha that's won, so far. Okay,
Yeah, look
Tyrone
like
said,
we need to pull that.
yeah, but I haven't seen the skit, but from what I'm seeing, I reckon so. Okay. Oh my gosh, Eklund, are you gone back on that? Okay, Eklund. I'm gonna let you because we've had people in the chat have said what Dave was doing. Because Eklund said just rewatched it. Dave didn't hold Denisha's hand for a long time. Okay, Eklund. Okay, I know what I saw, and I know other people know what they saw. But I know
Mm-hmm.
you're a added fan, which is fine. It's fine, no worries about that. And then Goddesses says like, share, and subscribe to Sharon underscore Root Hero Review. Please let's get Sharon's numbers up.
Yeah, please, guys. You guys are here. You guys are watching. You guys are listening. You guys are commenting. Please hit the like button. Please get me in. I need you guys' help. I'm being honest and I'm being frank.
Yeah, because the
And
numbers
I
are
don't
quite
know what
low.
else to do. You guys come every day. And if you guys are really with me, please hit the like button.
Okay, I see Eklund is either trying to have a disagreement with me. You're entitled, but I'm not going to even push this anymore because
That's okay. Just leave it
it's
be.
okay. No, no, no. But one thing, I'm not going to have this. So you're saying stop pushing false, twisted narratives. I'm not pushing it. I'm reporting
Just
what I
ignore that
see.
for now. She's in her
Ah,
feelings. She's
okay,
having human emotion right now.
okay.
So just don't,
All right,
you
just
know,
take it
these
easy,
kids,
though, Eklund. It's all
these
love.
kids,
It's
yeah,
all love.
these,
It's all love.
yeah,
It's
it's
skit.
all love. It's all
It's
love,
all love.
guys. It's all love. It's
It's
all
all
love.
fun. Then
And
fun,
it's just
fun.
a skit.
Yeah, just a skit.
It's
Wow.
just a skit. It's just a skit.
Okay. And Jeff says Anthony's gonna let Wayne's secret out. What you think tonight he's gonna do that, Jeff? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, and then
Really do
Lenny,
that?
I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna do that. We'll have
No,
to
no,
see.
no, Duda. We have somebody in the chat named Duda. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm going all the way down to the bottom
Okay.
because on my phone I can see all the way to the bottom.
Okay, because I'm a little
Duda
bit behind.
says, sorry there. It's
That's
just
okay.
like macaroni salad. Shrimp
Mm-hmm.
mac will be gone before plain mac. Okay, you know what? Honestly, I'm a very weird person, Duda. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like to mix. If I'm not used to something, I am not
Mm-hmm.
going to eat the one with the
Shrimps.
meaty stuff. I would rather go for
Okay.
the plain one first.
Okay.
And
Right.
if
Right.
I have never tried something, I want somebody to have to force me to try it. But
Mm.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's well, just that. Yeah, because you have the plain mac and cheese, and then you have the one with the shrimps or the lobster. Because I don't like seafood, I wouldn't even touch that. But I'm not saying it doesn't taste good because obviously other people enjoy it. So I would
I
prefer
love
just the plain.
seafood.
Yes, and I don't. So that
I
doesn't
love
say
fish. I eat fish.
I'll
I
eat a bit of
I am a
fish.
fishy person. I eat shrimp.
No, 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 no
I
thanks.
eat and I love lobster tail.
No thanks. No thanks. Oh no, 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 no.
I tried
No,
crab
no,
leg before,
no thanks.
but it's not really my cup of tea.
No, that's
But
definitely not mine.
I do love fish. Fish, I love to
Okay.
eat fish.
Okay. Well, all
Maybe you
right.
know what?
Mm?
After I think we did start doing vegan and then I stopped.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
But you know what?
Okay.
I think I need to go back to doing vegan, really cooking and eating pear salad. Ugh. But I am
Mm.
gonna try it because this
Okay.
stomach that I have in front of me, guys, need to go. It
Okay.
needs to go. Some days
Okay.
it's fine, another day it just bloat up, and I says, "Oh, how
Okay.
many months pregnant is that?"
Okay. Yes, Sharon. Oh my word, please. Letty says if
I
Anthony
can laugh
was.
off of myself. I can
Oh
make fun of
yeah, of
myself.
course, of
Oh
course.
my!
Letty
And you
said,
know what? When I'm pushing the food in my mouth, I'm not complaining, guys. Seriously, I'm not
okay.
complaining. You know, when I start complaining, if I
Yeah.
have this nice, sexy dress and my mind says you're gonna wear that dress, you know, some people will say they will plan ahead of time that they're gonna wear certain things. Not me. I'll wake up that same day and it will tell me. I'll says, okay, I know what I'm gonna wear. It's just, and I will go. And then by the time I look around, my bed full of clothes, nothing
Mhm.
can fit. Nothing, and I
Okay.
will start cuss myself and say, "My God, you know
Okay.
what I mean?
Right.
I'll get in my feelings.
Links. Yep. Feelings are
So I need to get a
definitely.
tummy tuck."
You want to do a Bethany? What she got? What did she
Yes,
get,
I need
man?
to get only that. I just need them
Okay.
to cut off all that fat from my tummy. That's it. Mm.
Let me says if Anthony was smart, he'd get Denisha away from the podcast and invest in a restaurant for Denisha, and she'd be better at it than Amber non-cooking tail. Okay,
What?
I think Denisha, from what I've seen about her, she wants her own. She wants to be her own boss, meaning having her
Yes.
own money. As much as however she's going about it, she looks like she wants to have her own.
Oh, I
Goddess,
wish I could show this. Can you do me a favor when you finish
what's that?
and watch Chase uplift his wife like a real husband should?
Oh well, maybe that one. Okay, so you're gonna carry on. I'll step out for a bit. Yeah.
You know what? You watch
Oh,
it.
just
You can't. You carry on. I'm gonna watch it.
okay. All right
All
then.
right.
Okay, Sharon's gonna watch the skit regarding Chase uplifting Candice. I can't wait to hear that. Well, Goddess, Candice was really surprised. Denisha, as Leticia said, Denisha has every right to be there. She's part of the podcast. I hope Dave sees the way Amber is and showing jealousy about Denisha and Anthony. Suzette said, not really. Okay, Jeff says, they think Denisha is moving like that because that's how they would move. Okay. JDK says, good afternoon, Sharon and chat. Eklund says, Denisha is a scammer, has always been a scammer, just like Lauren is a scammer. Okay. And then Brian says, I think she's an opportunity seeker. That's from Brian. And Chance, good evening. Wayne was making a mark by Denisha from the jump. Denisha's being thoughtful and showing maturity. Letitia and JDK, good evening. Please get the likes up, chat. Yeah, Sharon really needs everyone to, as soon as you come in, just hit the like button. It will really help Sharon's rating. Amber doesn't study Anthony anymore like that. That's what Eklund says. And Eklund, Jules, stop chat. Okay, Ronnie, can we not use that, please? Yeah. Remember, one thing about here, Regardless if you have an opinion, please no swearing in the chat, okay? Because that will get problems for Sharon. So I'm going to ask if any of the mods could remove Ramari's chat, please. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Thank you for that. You can definitely have your opinion, but no swearing. Okay. Money Law says, no way to defend this. Amber comes out telling Denisha stole her husband when she came in with a man she left him for. Exactly, Money Law, you know? Okay. And Candy says, Anthony is like his wife, highly insecure. I agree with you. Okay, and then Ann Jones says Wayne is going to California with Dave for the vegan restaurant visit. Okay, and then who is he gonna meet? What's an is it Eklund? Sorry, not Eklund. Sorry, Eklund. My bad. Evelyn. Yeah. Oh wow, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, right. I'm gonna just say Jeff is saying. No, actually. Denisha is a scammer, period. It's from Eklund. And Jeff said Amber just wanted Anthony to be miserable. Okay. And then all Anthony wants to be free from this. All Anthony wants to be free from this marriage, but he hasn't signed the papers, Eklund. Yep. So we're just waiting. Yes. Yes. Goddess, I did point it out. So please, no cursing in this chat. Right? Come on. You can voice your opinions, but do not use any form of swearing or anything like that. I have never been divorced, but I am happily married. I can't imagine feeling completely going away or early, even if you have to move on. Yes, Anne, thank you for that. Okay. Amari, I'm not going to read your comments because I don't want you to incite anything now. You know what I mean? It's just like we all have our opinions, okay? I'm happy for what you have to say as long as there's no swearing in it. But yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. But okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Free
I'm
Amber.
back.
Okay. Free Amber with anyone who wants to. Okay. Yes, Anthony's about to tell. Really? Okay. Sharon, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you want to give us a recap on what was that?
Okay. So that skit wasn't. It was really as and cute little. Wasn't too bad of a skit. So let me give the way our husband Chase is prop. Let me
Mm-hmm.
just give him a round of applause.
Mm-hmm.
He just let his wife know how much he's proud of her.
Oh.
She fights with the about the podcast at night. He'll hear her some nights in the shower crying, and
Oh.
go in there and uplift her, let her know that it's gonna be okay because the girls them were coming at her saying that she wasn't going to do a good job. But you know what? He is so proud of her. He says, I'm just saying this. This is not for social media. I just want you
Mm.
to know that you're my queen. And
Mm.
Wayne says, and she said, oh, it was really touching moment. It's just um giving her due. You know
Props.
what I mean?
Oh,
That
that's
was so
lovely.
wonderful. And
Yeah.
that is so nice to see when they done
Yeah.
this says black mans are not husbands.
Said that again?
Wayne said, that is so wonderful
Mm-hmm.
because they're saying black men are not husbands.
Oh dear.
But it's
Yeah.
nice to see
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
what
was
give
really touching.
you wanna
So
give
let
them
me
a
give
round of applause? Yeah, man. That's
yes, give them
nice.
another round of applause.
That
That
is
was really,
lovely.
really nice. Because his
Okay.
wife, he shows her that I got your back. I'm here
Mm-hmm.
with you. Him better tell her about Liz.
Oh yeah, I just kind of forgot about that because I was saying, okay, this marriage seems to be safe. But anyway, it was only messages for Liz, so we'll just see if they leave their marriage alone. And so Liz has said, Dave will hook up with Evelyn and Denisha if she opens a vegan restaurant in Atlanta. Well, yeah, well, let's see because Evelyn is going to be at that meeting in LA. And then Dion says Amber will be in her feelings because everyone is going to love Denisha's mac and cheese. I think I'm a little bit late. Oh gosh, I'm really. Shayla's gonna make a move on Dave. Oh my word! I do not think we are there yet. That for that reveal. Yes, Candy. I don't think they're gonna do it either. Good evening, Dion. Since none of the girls thought to bring Wayne a vegan dish, what Denisha? What if Denisha wasn't there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Thank you, Terrence. Yeah.
That
Okay.
was really thoughtful.
It was. Yeah. Okay. Right. Hello, goddess. Heck no, I will not let no man keep me back. Oh, Antoinette, yeah, you're talking about Brooke, aren't you? Yes, yeah. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
Sharon,
yes.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
Nancy. Yes.
let you
Nancy
go.
is absolutely right. He gave her flowers.
Oh,
That
that's
was so,
lovely.
so wonderful. It is good to see that she have somebody in her corner, although he was trying to step away from the marriage there with him nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Did you reconnect to that serve says the way these women are acting is very realistic in real life. I have experienced this in corporate America. Really? Oh my
Okay.
goodness, I'm sorry that you have gone through that, my darling.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Mm,
This one is from Anne Jones. I had a heartbreak like Brooke before college. If my parents had let me stay at home, my life would have been ruined. However, I had Jamaican parents, and it was not even an issue. Laugh out loud. Now, six best friends later. Okay, nice one. Thanks for sharing that, Anne. And you're right, because I agree with you. Brooke does need to go to uni or college because over here we say it's slightly different in the UK. I think she does need to go back and put
that's
it
what
down
I
to
said. She needs to
experience.
go.
Yeah, put it down to experience. By next year she'll forget about Isaiah. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
just enjoy her life and try and say that I'm sick of Brooke. I would have taken her to school yesterday with half of her teeth missing. Oh my gosh. Most likely. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right.
Caribbean parents don't joke. You know that, and
Now,
they don't joke.
Sharon, it's sometimes they don't have to say anything. It's the look. You know the
Yes,
look?
the look. But the
And
look don't phase the kids them nowadays. But in my
yeah, no,
days, just a look
yeah,
I get, and
yeah,
I know
yeah.
I better cut that out or else.
I know, serious trouble. And Candy says, I believe that if Brooke was not so sheltered and was allowed to experience life, the ups and downs, learn to fight her own battles instead of Larry and Bethany padding the way she would cope. Most definitely, they've left her in like cotton wool. Yeah, they've given her so
Mm,
much. They haven't given her the opportunity to kind of see what life is like, and maybe definitely going back to uni will be a real good advantage for her. Nancy's saying just got a slot. Okay, I'm not too sure what that is referring to. Maybe you could give us a bit more context. Nancy says Denisha will backdoor Anthony. Okay, well, we'll see. Nancy's saying Denisha will cheat with Wayne. Okay, we'll have to see
yeah,
how
we're
the
gonna
writer.
watch and see what that does.
Yeah, that's it. And Lisa says, I believe Dave and Nin- Denisha, oh gosh, know each other from the past. I think that as well, Leticia. I really believe that. Okay, and please hit the like buttons. Thanks, chat. Amber's gonna chat. Amber's gonna catch Dave and Denise in bed. Oh no, no, if that happens, that would be the third time. So no. Oh my
Mm.
gosh. Oh no,
Then
you.
they'd have to take Amber off to the loony bin. That's all. That's the only
Yeah,
thing they have to do. The loony
yeah.
bin.
Okay.
To the loony
Okay.
bin.
Nancy's saying Wayne said he's going to split the Daltons. Okay, we'll just have to see because I mean we've heard so many different alleging, so we just don't know. But let's see how it works out. Nancy and EP93 says Brooke needs to move on. Isaiah was there to date her in the beginning. Oh yes, I remember that. So she should have known that his intentions were never good. And he's also a young man. Let's be real. At that age, yeah, some of them are like that, not all.
He is sowing
Okay.
his royal oats.
Yeah, exactly. That is so true. Bethel says Denisha disrespected Amber when she slept in her bed. Now that I will agree in
Yes.
100 and
100.
a
Yes.
1000%. Can we get a round of applause for this for Bethel,
Mm.
please? I agree. Now that's where I draw the line. And the fact that she's still in the house, yeah? Okay, Nancy says team divorce. Candy says, I believe that because it's too obvious and why Denisha and Wayne might not happen at this time. Okay. And then Nancy says Dave won't want Denisha. Okay, then Nancy says Anthony ain't bring no business. Okay. And then Antoinette says, I'm glad Ernestine is there. Okay. I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the skits as
All
well.
right.
Over to you, Sharon.
Thank you, darling. So Sabrina says, I am back, you all. I had a doctor's appointment. I had a cold that's last longer than a week. Are you
Oh,
okay?
hope you're feeling
Yeah, I
better,
hope you're feeling
Sabrina.
better soon.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us still,
And
though.
so, yeah, thanks for sharing. And I wish you a speedy recovery, darling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And here goes Twyla says, everyone says Denisha mac and cheese is good. Yes. I
Yes.
heard
Yeah.
down to Eva,
Yeah.
Candice said it. Candice said it is good.
Okay.
And she has a second dish.
Oh God. Oh my word. And Amber's gonna feel away. But you know what? Listen,
Oh,
it's only
Candice says she experienced that kind of behavior. Are they still behaving like that in in your guys' corporate America, darling? Candy
okay.
and Connect to Serve? Are
Yeah,
you guys have overcome that kind of behavior? Or it's
some
still going on? Just
sometimes
put a comment in the chat for us to know. But I wish you guys, God will continue to cover you guys. You know, what God has for you, nobody one can take that away from you. Just
mhm.
remember that.
Yeah, Nancy says hit the like button, please. Thank you so much. Grow. Okay. Afternoon,
Uh,
Sharon Rico.
yes,
Mm-hmm. In
Goddess
chat.
says, Chase gave Candice a nice heartfelt speech.
Oh,
That
that's
is so
lovely.
wonderful. Yes, it was
Yeah.
beautiful. And
Yeah.
Duda says, seafood is expensive. That's why people run to that first. Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
you
All right.
notice even at my mom funeral, my stepmom funeral, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have to. I'm very fortunate to have two stepmom. One, the first one, my dad give her papers, and
Mm-hmm.
then the second one, she's still here and she's okay. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they had fish for a
Mm.
vegetarian, so I went up for vegetarian. When I go up there, I don't see any fish, so what me have to do take one chicken.
Okay.
But I, you know what I mean. But they
You,
have the vegetarian, and they didn't give it to people who are vegetarian. They just put it, give it
oh,
to all
right.
their friends,
Okay.
right?
You have to,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
You have to
it
be
is, but
careful
a lot
there.
of nonsense to carry on there. But anyway,
Oh well. We know when it comes to
yeah.
situations
All right.
like
So
that.
Candy says the speech was beautiful. God,
Oh, that's
goddess,
nice.
yes.
Okay. And then
I
Jeff
love
said,
seafood. Maryland is known for crabs. Okay.
oh, yeah. See,
Connect says,
y'all love your seafood. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to give a miss for that because that is not my favorite. Ugh,
okay.
no, not liking that. Okay.
A
All right.
connector sir says, I had the most conflict with women from the Caribbean as an African American woman. I don't understand it. I never did anything to these people. I'm in Miami. Connector sir, that's not fair.
Yeah, but
I know what you mean. You know which one me normally doesn't get along? The ladies then from Africa. I have no idea. I'm a loving person, but for some reason, they just, but eventually, I at one workplace, and this woman would take a set on me, and then she'll come. She's so mean to me, but she'll come to me and sell me stuff. And one day I said, I always buy from her still, although she give me such a hard time. And one day I couldn't take it anymore, and I says, why you always send me stuff, but you're so mean to me? And she said, oh, I just want your money.
okay, well, yeah. Okay, well, I can
From
add on
that
that.
I never shop again. And then she and I
Mhm.
become okay.
Oh, okay, that's fine. But
Oh
it's
my
not
God.
just about the group. It might be just the individual person because
Yeah.
there's always conflict in terms of African people and Caribbean. Then there's the concept of people's complexion, light skin versus dark skin. There's just a array. Just
It
value
is so
people for,
ridiculous.
yeah,
We are
value
just
people for
one.
their
We
art.
are one. We have all different shades.
Yeah,
And
it's
we
just
need to
like
come together like other community. They come together. Why can't we come together and love each other and
well,
support each other and uplift each other? You know what I mean?
there's various reasons why we struggle more, but I think we
Yeah.
have to be very mindful. It's like, okay, for example, as a woman, say for example, I was in a bad relationship and I was with a particular man from a particular race. That man treated me bad. That doesn't mean I hate that all of the race. It was just that
Mm-mm.
man, isn't it? So this is what I'm trying to say. We have to be very careful. You can't tarnish everybody with the same brush. It's more
Oh,
about the
yes.
individual. And then
Yeah.
also in relationships, what did you do that was wrong? Because it takes two to have an argument, it takes
Hmm.
two to make things work. So we have to look, it's just like we talk about healing and so forth. I'm a great believer if you're going through a bad relationship, take some time out and look at the faults that you contributed. And then hopefully in your next relationship, you won't repeat that. And that's just me saying that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And Jeff said Anthony's not happy. He's faking it. Yep, I believe you, Jeff.
Yeah, he is.
He is faking it. He
Let
probably
me
wants
read this one.
back.
Michelle says, "Good
Mm-hmm.
evening, ladies. Did you see Shayla's face when Chase made the speech to Candice? Yes.
Oh, I
I
didn't get
saw
to
it. She
see
was
that.
heartbroken.
Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
she was, yeah, because she expect Anthony lied to her, and then Eman sell her her dream, and then he ripped it away from her. Yes, she was
Mhm.
looking very sad. I saw that. It was priceless. I
Okay.
forget to mention that. Yes.
Okay.
Connect to
Right.
Sir says they don't see themselves as black.
Who's that?
Okay.
Who's
You
they?
know what? Connect to serve. I have different color in my families like we're rainbows, right? And some of them have hair like this on my head and different colors. And I tell you, darling, they are very they just treat you, we call it itty tighty in a Jamaica, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And them behave like said them better than you. And you're from the same family.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not fair because you don't do them anything. Even if you go in a bank here and you saw a black person and you're going up to them and you're smiling with them, oh them cross, and they just, they don't can't even put a smile on them face. And
Mm.
then there is a party place here, and I Tinels, and I love to go to that company, right? And they have, I mean, it's black people stuff. And no matter
Mm.
what, then just look miserable, like they're not happily working there. I go in and I will smile, try to
Okay.
uplift. But boy, some people are just not people's people. And if you're not
Okay.
people's people, I don't think you should be in what you call that, hospitality. You're
Okay.
serving the public, because you
Yeah.
need to be
Customer
friendly.
service.
You need to, what I mean,
Mm-hmm. Some
bring a
people
nice
just,
ambiance to your
yeah.
surroundings. And when
Yeah.
you're people's person, you're selling, people will buy from you if you're honest about what you're doing, because that's what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is what it is. So I do get it, connect to serve.
Yeah.
But you
Just
know
want
what?
to.
Thank you guys for sharing your experiences, because
Oh, yeah. We
this skit
appreciate
is
that.
actually showing us that that happened in real life. And
Oh,
then we
yeah.
have
It does. Yeah. Can I
people
just?
and us and the panel that actually
Mm.
goes through situation like that.
And
Right?
yeah, I agree with you, Sharon. I just want to read this and then I want to make a comment because I'm going to be heading out very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jeff said, plot twist, the Daltons are going to hook up tonight.
No, that
Jeff,
too early. Wait, no, no,
I
no, not
know.
tonight. No
No, no,
changes, no changes yet. No,
no, Jeff, I just love the way you just break things down, you know.
I
So
know.
anyway, yeah. But anyway, I just want to say thank everybody. This because Annette's going to step out now. Yeah, it's
All right,
only
thank you,
12 o'clock.
Annette.
Thank you
Hold
all.
on.
Take care of yourselves. And please remember in the chat, we must always at all times be respectful. No swearing, no cussing, because remember, this is Sharon's platform and we want her to succeed. And if anyone's writing any comment with swearing, that can impact on Sharon. And I know everyone is, in their feelings in terms of the skits, but remember, this is just a skit and we're learning from it, we're having a bit of fun, so please don't take it so seriously that you want to be swearing at people in the comments, because we're not going to tolerate that. Okay, anyway, much
Thank
love
you,
to all of
Annette.
you. It's been a fabulous time. Take care and I shall see you very soon. Sharon, I'm going to call you when you finish later on.
All right, sounds good.
Okay,
Thank you,
take
darling.
care everybody. Bye for now. Thank you.
And
Thanks,
chat family and moderators, whenever you see people put in a rude comment, please remove it. Don't even let us see it. Just hide it. If you can't delete it, hide it, okay? And send me a quick email. And let's see. Candy says, I have heard that before from some people from America. Candy is saying to connect. I'm so sorry that you guys experienced that. I've experienced that a lot. And it is really hard and it makes you feel bad. And then I find that when I go to other ethnicity, they treat me very well. You know what I mean? And then I will feel bad and says, look there, I'm there trying to support my own and look what my own is doing. You know what I mean? So it's not good. But I still try my best to support still, you know? But you know what? Hopefully we will learn eventually we will get it right, right? And then Nancy says, I love Anthony with Denisha and David Amber. So glad that went. All right. And here Twyla says, let's see what Tyler's saying. Hold on, Twyla. It's the African culture. But only thing I can say, the African males, them do love me. I have no idea. And they even tell me says I come from some kind of tribe. And I said, nope, never been to Africa before. I think people should be aware. Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for bringing it to us because a lot of people don't realize that that is happening, but it is. I do know it's happening because it happens to me too. And I didn't even realize says it could be your complexion or not complexion because I'm not worried about complexion because you know what I mean. That's just beside the point. Alani says, watch when Chase go crazy over Denisha lobster mac and cheese. Woo! I'll watch that after the live. And that was a great, have a great night, Annette. I'll call you soon. Dolly says, my daughter makes a creamy lobster mac and cheese. Ooh, Dolly, I wish I was close by to taste it because I've never had that. So I would definitely try it. You know, when I was pregnant, I would eat anything, guys, anything. And then Dave went to try Denisha mac and cheese. Oh my God, Amber is gonna. Did Amber bomb? Was Amber upset? I have not had any bad experience with my African neighbors. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, my African neighbors, I have, and they are wonderful. They are wonderful. Yeah, but when I was working when I was working, I am not. Yeah, that's wonderful. My family and youth faith in multicultural. Awesome. Yes, that's what my family is too. And Chase now is going crazy over Denisha lobster mac and cheese. And I guess Amber will be in her feelings. Dave is about to get some lobster mac and cheese. Yeah. Oh, Lordy. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, my brother been calling me down. All right. So Suzette says here, that was diabolical. Wayne to have Amber and Anthony hugging their side pieces. Yep, they're showing you said it does happen in real life, Suzette. But at the end of the day, we just have to remember it's just a skit. It's just a skit. No sounds. Oh, can you guys still hear me now? Okay. Oh, I was muted. Okay. Okay, awesome. But you know what? We're just going to enjoy this skit. We're going to just continue to enjoy it. And I hate that they are showing these women as mean girls with so much talent in the room. They need to stretch the writers to come up with better content other than sex, jealousy, and pettiness. Exactly. Well said, Connect. I have to give you a round of applause for that. Well said. All right, it's your girl. Hi, it's your girl. Brooke needs to go see a counselor. Her heart is broken. I feel her. Yes, we feel her, but she needs to go to school. She can't throw her life away. Right? Even though Lauren is claiming Wayne as her man, she wants all his money from him. She didn't even think to bring a vegan meal. Exactly. That's where she went wrong. That's where she went wrong. All right, guys. Please like, please share, and I will catch you guys in the next upload. I will definitely come back on, but I'll give you guys a few minutes to get yourself together and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please go back and watch the video. Okay, hold on. I see something here. All right. But we will talk again soon. All right, my lovelies. Have a good night, everyone. Many, many blessings. Bye for now.